flesh and blood doesn't make you related. She used to tell me a story about the amazing glaze. Him and your pops was like brothers, but that nigga was crazy.
Hey, good day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, share, support. You know what? Let's get straight to it, man. Like, what is this big uproar about Max B? Max B, born Charly Wingate from Harlem, New York. He just got released from the penitentiary in Jersey. And when you sit back and you look at it, this dude is getting so much recognition. They celebrating him. He just came home. So from my understanding, what he is, he's a rapper. So with him, he came out with the Wavy Surfer movement. So, and then he was affiliated with no other than Jim Jones from Dipset. So even with that being said, Sunday, he's had the internet on fire. All they talking about is Max B this, Max B that. But once again, folks, where are we? Why in the hell we are celebrating people that's coming home from the penitentiary? Okay, rapper or not. What happened to the people that's out there that been doing it all their life? Doing it right the first time. Never got caught up into no type of trouble. Never got caught up into no type of BS. So they're not being rewarded. They're not being appreciated. Here it is. This cat came home, was supposed to be a part of a robbery and a murder. Whereas he has 75 years. But whatever happened in that court system, or whatever happened in his case, he did a total of what? 16 years. Now he's free. Everybody right now, French Montana went up, I guess, and pick him up from the prison. You see him at the game that day, you know, at the New York Jet game. Right now is Method Man giving him his prop. So when you seeing guys coming up and putting chain on his neck, you know, Bobby coming over there, giving him a care package. Welcome home. So once again, who is Max B? And why he's getting all this attention from coming home, robbery, murder? Make it make sense, folks. Make it make sense. So even right now, like I said right now, to me, I'm a dinosaur. And right now, I don't pay attention to no music. A lot of time, I still drive around with my old CDs or whatever and listen to old school. So a lot of these new stuff, I don't know. Despite right now is, you sit back and think about 2007. That was approximately 18 years ago. Even with that being said, I'm stuck into the music that I like. R&B, you know, old school, like Eric B. and Rakim. Let me see. Big Daddy Kane. Some of Lil Wayne. You know, you know, it all depends. But once again, like I say, it's a new time, new era, new music. But anyway, like I say, in 2009, Max B was convicted on a series of charges stemming from a botched robbery in New Jersey, initially given 75 years. Okay, so right now did he go to trial? You know what I'm saying? Right now did he got an appeal? You know, right now plea deal in 2016, aggravated, you know what I'm saying, assault. So even with that being said, like I told you right now you know, did he got a fully fair trial? You know what I'm saying? Why such a long sentence? And how in the hell did he get back to where he's at now? How in the hell did he get back to being, you know what I'm saying, free? If you got 75 years is a long damn time. But did they came along in the Court of Appeal and what they see, and right now his lawyer probably fought, like, look, man, he was not the trigger man. He was not the trigger man. And right now like, he was there, but he probably wasn't a fully participant. So that sentence was extremely too harsh. So at the end of the day, guess what? Whatever's in the dark, eventually gonna come to light. But to me, even after coming home, after doing all that damn time, right now are you going to keep your nose clean? Because once again, are you going to violate, you know what I'm saying, your supervised release or your parole because of the fact being involved with people that probably got felons. So once again, that's a major, major no-no. You can't be around or in company with other cats that's out there that's convicted felons. Because once again, what's going to happen is that's going to put you back in that predicament that you do not need to be in. And once again, like I say, it's all about change. Because after that type of time, trust me, right now is nobody in a rightful state of mind should ever want to go backwards. So to me, that's where the change come in. But in order to change, sometimes what you have to do is you have to change your zip code. You have to change the people that you socialize with. You know, because once again, that's a long time. Just because when you went in, the people that was your team, that was your family, that was your people, that don't mean they still your people. That don't mean they still on your side, on your team. And then not only that, here it is, you just coming home, you getting that new shine. What about them? They probably feel envious. They probably feel jealous. So once again, you got to be cautious and focus on your wife. I see that you just recently put a ring on her finger. Guess what? Not only that, your kids, your family, people that love you for you. So once again, like I say, folks, listen, man, at the end of the day right now is, guess what? Crime doesn't pay. And when you sit back and think about it, if he was in a rap game, and I saw a piece, and I don't know how long ago that piece was, but I saw a piece like, with Jim Jones speaking about him, like he, his friend got into a little bit of trouble and he was going to go bail him out. And he was speaking about Max B. So what happened between him and Jim Jones, their relationship? Let's sit back and think about it. Are they going to basically get together and work out their differences and come to some type of peace resolution? Only time will tell, man. But at the end of the day right now, man, I wish him nothing but the best. Welcome home to Max B. Peace, love, and prosperity. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. I'm the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. If I can change, anybody can change. One love.
Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Who you know more realer? Stories with more thriller. Spit real facts. Who you know more chiller? Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. Once upon a time, not long ago, in the streets of Brooklyn, Glaze had him shookin'. If he liked what you had, got took it. Give me gangsta moves, ran with some gangsta dudes. You know I'm Brooklyn dudes, straight take you fool. Me get that real 50 Cent, fat cat, pep. Had blocks on lock, BGG, the movement. Here to make improvements. Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box, knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. You know more.
And notorious cocaine crack enterprise in the city. That being Howard Happy Mason and Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols.
NYPD rookie police officer was murdered, executioner style. And as I'm listening to that, I'm like, whoa.
You actually dealt with Brian Glaze Gibbs, huh?
I dealt with him years ago, back in the 80s, early 90s. I was when he was arrested by my partner back in those days for several murders himself.
Not bad. I was given to me by a police officer in New York called Matt Byrne, whose son was gunned down by these drug dealers up there in New York City.
Glaze was probably within the top 10 people in the city, but I'm going to say that he was probably one of the top 2 or 3 in Brooklyn. Drug dealers, and controlled the drug organization.
And you know what I did? When I got the phone, I told my man, the next time we see him, he's out of here.
Yeah.
Less than 12 hours, that nigga was dead.
Yeah,
Is the second person you murdered?
No. Because, like right now, if you're going by the timeline, by that time, there's a few more before him.
You know, I heard so many good things about you. What I really like is, I know you're a tough guy. And I've known that for quite a while. And you changed your life, and you're coming around, and you're right. We're from New York. We're New Yorkers. No matter what color you are, no matter what religion you are, no matter what you are. You know, we're New Yorkers.
Well, he was a drug kingpin himself. He was a drug lord himself back in those days, and he operated out of Brooklyn, East New York, and he committed a lot of violent acts himself. So, if anybody knows the streets, I mean, he knows the streets.
Tottenham.
Yeah, you gotta worry about dumb guys,
But we only have to worry about those guys in Vanderveer and stuff. You know, we all knew Glaze and Tut and all those guys.
Yeah.
I know Glaze, Supreme Team. What up, Glaze? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, inside the mind of a killer, the brain.